Hey everyone out there, fellow truck drivers, listen, Josh Hicks here, the founder of the Drive United Group and CDLSearch.com. Listen, I wanted to talk to you today about something, we all have to deal with out here, and that's, when we need to make stop, get fuel, things like that. I want to talk about what Hotshot Warriors right now is talking about, the top 5 truck stops in America, in the United States right now. I'm not so sure about this, but there's some really cool things that they did collect on this, and I'm very interested. By the end of this, would like to hear what you think are some of the best truck stops out there, the best foods, really what I look for in these places, because we've got to stop, we've got to get in for breaks and things like that. Where's the best place in all the pieces, whether it's the amenities as far as showering and different places that maybe are around a fuel stop that are even better. We're going to talk a little bit about that here. Let's start up here at Whisky Petes. I don't know if you guys have seen this before, but I thought it was very interesting. I haven't visited myself. Now it's within 44 miles of Las Vegas, which could be dangerous. They're already capitalizing on casinos, hotels, outlet stores, and that big roller coaster. So, hey, if you like roller coasters, this might be the place to go. I'm seeing that they're giving away free gas. That's interesting. What about diesel? That'd be nice too, right? For all you owner-operators out there. Now, listen, what I'm looking at here, they've got a 24-hour restaurant, business center, and gas station. But, the big thing to me is, there's some hotels there. I'm sure they're overpriced. Who knows? They may be affordable. I don't know. I haven't been. But casinos, that's where we can get in some trouble. You might end up leaving the place, depending on what kind of break you're on. You might end up leaving the place with less money than what you came in with. Probably going to be a bet that you do it anyway if you make a stop here. But it's worth making a stop once and checking the bad boy out if it's registering high on the charts for top 5 truck stops in the U.S. So who knows? Give it a try. Let's move on to number 2, south of the border. Now this is gonna. You guys are gonna get a kick out of this. I did, at least. Hammer, South Carolina, over there. Been through the area here. Have not probably seen this, but south of the border here. Look at this thing, man. I would not climb that. I can tell you that right now. But let's look at this. They call it the favorite highway oasis. Now, this was funny to me. Golf course. Now, I don't know how many of us are going to be hauling around our clubs in the truck. Could happen. I'll go out and play sometimes here. I'm not the best at it, but it's. I don't know. It's a lot to carry around in the truck. You'd have to be probably a pretty hardcore golfer there to do that. Now, Reptile Lagoon. That's something that. That might be something that you want to check out. I don't know. I probably would if I was there just to check it out. But the next one is really what gets me, the wedding chapel. Now, I wonder how many truckers have made the mistake of marrying somebody at this wedding chapel. I'm not so sure now that I kind of read here. It's the highway stop that's come more of a roadside attraction. Now, I get that for people to visit, and apparently they're coming from all over the world to do so. But it seems to me that's probably more what it is rather than a good truck stop. Now, that being said, if you're in the area, why not stop by? And if you really want to golf and you don't have your clubs with you, if you don't have clubs, they probably got them to rent. But the wedding chapel, I don't know. I mean, is it you fall into something there, or maybe you're on the road with your girlfriend's with you on the road. I don't know, and then you make the mistake. Don't do it. Don't make that mistake. I don't know. That's maybe that's tempting to some. I have no idea, but kind of funny. I thought it was really funny to see that. A golf course, and then you got a Reptile Lagoon, and then you got a wedding chapel. You're catching all corners of opportunity there. So let's move on down to Morris Travel Center. This is over Morris, Illinois. Listen, I love this. This is old school. Look at this place. I mean, this brings me back right here. They haven't changed. These guys have been in business since 1967. I don't think they've changed a thing in the place. Don't try to fix something that isn't broke, right? And people are coming to this place. They're talking about it being one of the best bakeries, that really good bakeries that in any kind of truck stop probably is. I don't know. Let's carve up some more here and really tear down some pastries here when we've already fighting against the odds of being in the truck, right? But hey, it's worth trying. But let's move on to kind of, I see on their menu here, they got prime rib, they got fried chicken. That counts, right? That's healthy. Then we move on over here to the 4-pound Ethel burger. Now, this is what has me very interested because I love these kind of challenges. You knock this bad boy. You might not be able to drive for a day, so you better get in there. And just because of what you just ate, you may be bogged down, man, pretty bad if you're going to knock down a 4-pound burger. Now, if you do knock this bad boy down. Let me tell you before we get into that. Let me show you what this bad boy looks like. Now, that's not really doing it justice. I don't think. When I saw this, I was like, man, that's huge. That is the bad boy of bad boy burgers. Look what they've got on. I mean, is that a jar of pickles I see here? And this thing is wildly crazy. But I want to show you what this thing really looks like. Let's see if we can get over here. And there's a video they had on their page. Yeah, this bad boy right here. Look at that. Compared to this, to that, I mean, this thing right here it looks substantially bigger. I mean, there's 2 pounds of meat at least. There's 2 pounds of cheese, bread, and addings. Basically it's a 4-pound burger. Now if you win, if you knock it out, if you eat it, you got an hour to do so. If you knock it out, the deal is you get a free hat, okay? Or you get a free meal, or you get your name on the Hall of Fame wall, I believe is what it is, if you finish this up. I probably just had to say, I'm sure that burger right there alone is probably going to cost you quite a bit. I mean, that meat alone there. So you're probably going to take the free meal if this is the meal they're giving you. I don't know that. I haven't confirmed that yet, but that looks different than that. But man, that's wild. I could probably take out, I don't know. I could definitely do half. I'd put my money on half of it. That's starving yourself after a week, too. I don't know. But let's get back to this. Really cool place. Check that out if you're in that area. There's a good chance that you will be in that area. Sapp Bros, okay, out of City, Nebraska. Now, this one was interesting. I've never, I've been through that area. I've never stopped here. But here's the thing. They got me by, the bathrooms. Each bathroom offers a granite countertop. Okay. You haven't got me there, but, this sounds a little more upscale, right? But the thing that I like about it is guaranteed to be clean. And what does that mean? For some reason, if it's not clean, you've got a button you can push that will actually summon the staff to you immediately to assist you. Now, that is pretty wild. I'm sure there's some guys out here, I'd probably be tempted myself to misuse that button and ask if they can bring me a cup of coffee or something like that. I don't know. If they really want to step it up, maybe they should add that in there. And so, we could think of some other reasons. It's funny. Push a button. I may have to. This is a genius idea. I think maybe I'll put one in my own bathroom. I don't know. Forget the button. I'll just get the bell. All right. So let's move on down here. Iowa 80. Now this is cool because I did not know this, but it is the world's largest truck stop out there. They've got a movie theater. They've got a museum, truck museum. That's pretty wild. I've got to stop by to see this. But what was pretty cool is the 50-foot long salad bar. I mean, 50-foot long salad bar. I mean, you'd be there all day is what I'm thinking. Now, hopefully they've got a steak somewhere on one end of that thing too that you can come from, or even pizza, something. I mean, how much salad can you really do? I mean, it's that 50-foot size, and how long would it take to keep that? I don't know. It's unheard of. I've got to stop by. I'm going to check this one out for sure. But they also have, they feature trucks, trailers, and chrome accessories. So if you really want to get into it and spend some money, then this seems like the place. Looks pretty cool. Got to check it out. Oh, and if you don't want to do the salad bar, you've got Wendy's and you've got Dairy Queen there too. So who knows, man? I mean, they give you quite a few options. Well, this is the end of this. Again, I'm founder of the Drive United Group, CDLSearch.com. Check us out. We're out here connecting with drivers. We are driver-based. We definitely are working with guys to basically create an environment where drivers have each other's backs here and benefit a lot from it. If you want to learn more about that, you can hit cdlsearch.com and we'll tell about kind of our story there. Connect with us, like the page, like the video. Listen, I'm going to get out of this. If you've got something that is another fuel stop out here that you've gone through that puts these guys to shame, I would love to know about it. We've got a few we're going to be sharing that we particularly like. But if you've got one, you've got some stories, would love to hear about that. Share below. And, you know, hey, if you've been to any of these, tell us about if any of this information is not what you thought it was. Maybe that 50-foot long salad bar is only 25. I don't know. Probably not, but 50, that's just hard to believe. Anyway, until then, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. We do stuff like this all the time. I'd love to connect with you, so like the page, like the video, follow us, and until then, we will see you on the other side. Talk to you soon.